April 23, 2026. I say in the last episode that I'm not going to recording anything more if it's not something very important, interesting things that have happened to me. And it is, as always, that I am by myself. And the doctor don't want to help me. And I think it is because they don't know. They don't have that education. So they don't know what I'm talking about. And but I have written up what the problem are. It's a amygdala in the limbic system in the brain. And the amygdala have with emotional to do. And it can react like run from the fear, a dangerous situation, or a fight against the fear. But I am not a fighter in that way. I have tried to fight against some bad situation, but I am not good in fighting. I always lose. So I know that. So I don't go there. And so for me is it to run away from problems. And I wrote to the doctor that I have run away from bad situation many times in my life. And it was the first time I really ran away. It was when I gave birth to my son, and his father was very evil, and he scared me by put a knife in my back and told me that he should throw me out from the balcony. And we live in a 10th floor building, so I should have been killed if I have done that. And one day I saw he have burned our son with cigarettes. He was really, really evil, but fortunately my son got from both sides. I don't say that my side have been angels. They have not been angels. It's many bad people in my DNA also, and he got everything, my son, of it. So he is extremely evil, but he's not stupid. So that is the most dangerous evil, when they are smart in the evil way. And then I have to run away from his father and took my son with me, and could stay with a schoolmate's apartment for some days, and then her boyfriend come and say that he didn't want me to be there. So I have to find me a new place where to live. And it's working when I have a young son. But then I have forget some of these evil things. But now when I'm talking about it, I have say that in some episode about that the social service wanted to take my son away from me. And they come one day when I was by myself and my son was at home, and they took my son with them to the hospital. But I told them that I don't let him go together with you. I need to come with you, I say, or else you can't take him to the hospital. And this was so very much a frightened things for me. And they say they took me home also, the social service, and they say you will get some money to could travel to the hospital. It was in another city. You get the money from us to could go travel to the hospital and be with your son. And then when I waited for the money never come. They have lied for me, and so I be desperate, and this is also this fly, run or fight situation. So I have to hitchhiking up to the hospital, and it was so dangerous. I got a ride with a very evil man, and I was thinking this will not be good, these things. But I started to crying over the situation that they have taken away my son, and that I was sitting in the car with a man that look and seems very evil in the forest. It's very much forest where we lived. So it was only the man in the car and me. So I started to crying. And then he be like, what? What's he doing? So he never did anything to me. So I come to the hospital, and it was a doctor from Germany, and he told me that it was talking about to take my son away from me, and he said that I don't see him like being a wrong handle, that I have not taken care of him. But they did test on my son, and they found that his brain was not correct. He was after many things in his brain that was missing in his brain. But the doctors say that you have done everything right to your son. It's not about that, so you get him back. So the German doctor allowed me to take my son home again. and that was one of the worst situation in that time, and it was 1976. I had that with both my son's father and my son, and that hurt me very much. But it's hurt my brain because it was so much emotional things going on there, and then I decided me to live together with my daughter's father, and he's not good he's mental sick in some ways when he handle women. He don't really like women. He is more to be together with men, but it's like some revenge he put out on women, and he did many bad things to me. But then I got my daughter, and I tried to hold it together like we women often do. That I was thinking before I got my daughter, I'm going to change him, only that he get his daughter. But he never changed. It's a lie that the devil do to us women. And you know that then it come this with the spaceship aliens, and I realized that I can't get any help because they do like other people. It can be lots of people in that place when the alien is coming and abduct us, and those people around, they don't know because it's about the time, and they can like frozen people in time, so the people don't see it, what they are doing. And that I knew very early, that I can't scream to my daughter's father to wake up and help me, because it's like they paralyzed me, so I couldn't scream to him. And I knew I was by myself against these aliens that scared me very much in the beginning. But now they don't do that because I know so much more. But that it have been going on many times, and then I had this. I was killed when I was 3 years old, and that was a fear, very big fear inside me. And not only that I was killed, but also that I wake up where dead bodies was, in the darkness in the cold room. And I was laying there on my own. The whole time is it that I have been by myself. No one have care for me. And I have met I met once a man that was thinking of me, taking care of me for a little moment. And I'd be scared of it because I have never felt anyone sympathetic to me, thinking It's sad about her. I'm going to help her. I have only met once, and I be so confused because I didn't know what it was, and I choose those evil men the whole time, and then I marry this man from in Texas, and when we lived in Sweden, I find out that he had HIV, and then it was once again I ran away from the situation. I took the flight to United States, and then there I go on my own, homeless, without any money, and it was many bad things that happened. And I come back to Sweden, and this with the it's so hard to know the name of it. Amygdala. Amygdala. It make me not remember Sweden. When I come back to Sweden, I didn't know anything about Sweden. And I had lived there for 50 years and don't know my own country. I didn't know how to go to the bank and get a bank account. I didn't know identification things. I had a passport with me so I could show them what my name was. And then I was thinking I'm going to go back to the house where we lived, and I didn't remember what house we lived in. It was like I was living in like an island by myself, nothing, and no one helped me. They lie for me on the bank, and I was very confused. And then I got to live in damaged houses, apartments, for a long time, 11 years, and no one helped me. No one helped me at all, and I was confused in my brain. And then 2018, did I be driven over again, and it was lots of fear, but I suppose that now I have to look at my paper. I write it down. Amygdala. I think it helped me in that situation when I was driven over, because I don't remember so much of it, and I didn't have any pain, even if I was broken on the right side. I didn't have so much pain. So in that way was amygdala very good. And but now I know it is. This can be with post-traumatic syndrome, but that I passed when I come back from United States in year 2004. I was in post-traumatic disorder, and I go to the doctor because what I had was high blood pressure, and I needed medicine for that. And then the doctor said, you have to be careful because you are pre-diabetes. You're on your way to get diabetes. And I didn't understood because I didn't eat so extremely much sugar, and I didn't understood. But now I have checked out paper again. Amygdala in the limbic system that can cause, of course, they know it causes high blood pressure. But then today I check out with diabetes, and it says that it can cause diabetes. And this almond-sized amygdala, it can grow, it can be bigger, and that's what it has been for me, more and more bigger. And I try to avoid to be stressed. And I think it's going to help me to could drive out in the forest and sit and listen at the birds in the forest and relax. I have a bird song, and I can go out in the forest from the television. On YouTube there is many videos where you sit in the forest and listen at the birds, and I do that now to relax. But on Monday am I going to get my electric wheelchair so I can be more free. And then I have signed in for an organization for us that have this problem with the body. And I'm going to travel with this group, and they have so they can help me with the wheelchair, but it depends on it maybe can be so I can walk if it's not much to walk there. I don't know exactly for my condition how it will be, but I need to come out and be with people, but not like in this house that there is a room we can go and drink coffee and sit and look at each other. That's not my thing. But travel with other people, that will be good for me. And then is it also a meeting far away from my city, but it's good to travel with a car, with a taxi car, to that place and sit and listen, because it's like a conference I am on, and get something to eat there and have a good day. So I try to do these sort of things where I can be. And then I check out what to do, because there is a medicine to take, that hormone medicine to take to slow down the stress inside me. And but I don't know if I can get it. because all doctors doesn't want to help. And but I have a name on what's error in my brain now, and it's right, because I have said that I have some kind of tumor in my brain, because it's have growing and growing, and it started to grow when 2018, and then it's go faster, and it have taken one eye and one ear of me, but I hope I can get it back if I get that medicine, because it's the stress inside me block the communication, the brain and my eyes and ears are blocked, because sometimes I'm okay and sometimes I'm not. And so that is, I'm wondering if I can do something more than only that I don't get the medicine. What can I do? And that, of course, find a way to stress off. And knowing the fear when it's coming. And I have angst, but it's not very often, but sometimes I have angst, like go over a bridge. I can't walk over a bridge. So that angst is about to walk in the stairs also. So it maybe can be changed if I get the medicine. Or else is it only to help myself with magnesium and B vitamins and D vitamins, and then to eat more. Like I shouldn't eat so much of it, but it's better to. I eat fat food like salmon, fish, but in that way that I don't eat so much of it, but I eat it, and have a smaller plate to eat on, and that can help a little of this stress. But best is to get the medicine, and that is a hormone to get that is not there in my brain because of the stress. I need to stress down, and it's not about nerve medicine. It is a hormone medicine that doesn't exist in me in that way. And I don't really know exactly what it is, but I know this, what I have for illness now, really. I'm sure of it, and it's that is very deep inside the brain. The amygdala that is laying very back in the brain, but it's in the front also, so it can be Alzheimer of it. But if I get the medicine, I don't have anything with Alzheimer to do yet. But I have some damage that showing like the same thing as Alzheimer. But I don't have Alzheimer, but I have a little of it. And like I can't organization. an organization. I have my home is terrible, but I'm used with that, so it doesn't matter for me. But if it's coming people inside my home that don't know me, they be scared of how it look like. But at least I try to hold it clean, my home. But it's a mess of things. But I try to work on it. But it takes time as I am disabled. So I can't do so much because the brain be so tired. And especially now when I have one eye that I can't see with, really clean seeing there, and I hear on only one ear, so that make my brain be tired. So I can't do so much in the day, but I hope it will be better. I ate this potatoes that they find out that I was low on when I was in the emergency room the last time now. And then I go and test my blood to see that I have enough of this potassium inside my body and those other vitamins. So I do what I can do. I am not sitting at home in a corner when I get the wheelchair, but I have done that when I have been waiting the whole winter for the wheelchair to be ready for me. So now is it only 1, 2, 3, 4 days left until I get my wheelchair and can drive out on my own. So this was important, and maybe some of you have this damage of the brain, and the other, that Cushing syndrome. The doctor say I didn't have a Cushing syndrome, so that I can take away now, because who was it? Who come from God? This video about the brain, and then I remember that I have reading a little about it, and then I start to check it out, and there it was. So now I know what to tell the doctor, and I don't know where I can find that doctor that want to help me. We will see. We will see, because I got help now from heaven to know what it is, the error. And then I had to work on it to get a doctor that can give me that medicine. So now you know a little what happened here. I wish you a God blessing and a very nice summer now that's coming up now in our part of the world that have summer in May, June, July. Not everyone have that, but when it comes to you also, I wish you a blessed summer.